Welcome to a Shaw Brothers approved episode of Monday Movie Pickup. Olive Films, so they recently did a sale where you would buy one, get one free with Olive Films. This is A Bucket of Blood, so I've actually reviewed this movie before on the channel. It came in that Mill Creek Tales of Terror 200 film box set, and I really enjoyed this movie. This was directed by Roger Corman. Let's see how difficult it is to get the movie out of the slipcase. Dick Miller is the star, and the movie is a comedy slash horror. It mostly relies on comedy, though, and just a very ridiculous premise, as is a lot of Roger Corman movies, but this is one where they stay right on tone. It's quite clear from the beginning what type of movie this is. It comes with a little write-up as well, so this release from Olive Films is actually a special edition release, so there's a few extra special features compared to regular releases, and it comes with a write-up, so this is essentially their version of a Criterion disc. It'll be pretty neat to watch this movie in better quality than what's available in that box set or on YouTube. You can watch the movie for free. I can't remember if it's in the public domain or not, but it is available on YouTube if you want to watch it. This movie, I get this sometimes confused with Rio Bravo because both do star John Wayne. This is the one that's directed by John Ford. And I don't really know much about this movie. It doesn't look like this has nearly as good of reviews as Rio Bravo does, and the two movies I don't think have any connection anyway. But just like the Bucket of Blood release, this is another special edition release that has more special features than normal. I believe Olive even released this movie previously before they did this special edition release. So if you go out to buy this movie, make sure you check for that beforehand, because you might be getting an earlier release that didn't have as many special features. This one is Cold Turkey. So I actually own this movie on DVD. It was a on-demand DVD press from Amazon directly, and I've watched the movie. It's a very ridiculous premise, but it's funny enough. I don't think it's nearly as funny as I would hope it would be. I mean, the plot of the movie is a cigarette company bets an entire town to quit smoking for a month. And if they quit smoking, they'll get, like, I think it says on the cover, $25 million for the whole town. The movie is fine. It's not, like I said, a very funny movie, but had I known that this actually had a Blu-ray release, I would have gotten this quite a while ago to upgrade the DVD. I think I got the DVD like right before this was released on Blu-ray, because this has been out for a few years and I had no idea. These Olive releases don't typically get promoted that well, so we have here the Whoopee Boys. The only thing I really know about this movie is that it's heavily referenced in Hot Rod, and I remember in the commentary, because they mentioned adding the movie poster in the background of one of the bedrooms, and in the commentary they were mentioning that the Whoopee Boys is like a very hard movie to get on home video at the time. They said there was a pretty obscure VHS release of it, but they were pretty sure like no one had seen the movie. But they got a Blu-ray release finally through Olive Films. This was from a few years ago, but I remember when the movie Hot Rod came out and I knew about the Whoopee Boys from that. I was trying to look up the movie and it was pretty tough to find. So it's cool that it's on Blu-ray now. Never have seen it otherwise, and I don't know what to expect at all. I don't know how much influence this movie actually had on The Lonely Island as far as making Hot Rod, or even in some of their comedy. I don't know if they actually love the movie or if it's just a big joke of a movie, but the Whoopee Boys, what are you gonna, it's quite a title. Then I have the Agent Cody Banks films. So I had no idea that these were even on Blu-ray. I have not seen these movies in many, many years. These ones actually come with a few bonus features. I'm going to assume that a lot of them are from when it was initially released on DVD, because these movies were pretty popular at the time they were released. But otherwise, I can't remember if I saw the first one in theaters, but I'm pretty sure I saw the second one in theaters. If not, I definitely watched both of them at one point. And I mean, they were definitely made for kids, and it was kind of fulfilling that fantasy of kids being spies, which was a big subcategory of movies for a while. We had Spy Kids, Agent Cody Banks, Catch That Kid, Thunderbirds in a way, and then the TV shows like Kim Possible. As a kid, these definitely fulfilled that fantasy of watching kids become secret agents, which I don't know where it came about. I don't know why people my age were into that, but we were, because these movies were doing pretty well. This is the coolest thing I have, though. The Shawscope, Volume 1. This is a Shaw Brothers collection of films. You have all of these martial arts movies released by the Shaw brothers in this incredible set. Just to get a look at everything that they have in here, this is awesome. This came from Arrow Films. They recently were having pretty much a half-off sale on a lot of their box sets, and I remember seeing these when they initially were announced. I wasn't too sure if I was going to get them, but you know, I've been getting all these other martial arts movies lately, and they also have some music included too. Oh, it doesn't look like it says it on the packaging itself, but from what I saw online, this is currently a limited edition set, so I didn't really want to miss out on it. There's also a volume 2 right now. I might get that a little later. I don't think that one's a limited edition, but if this one is, I mean, it might be the case that both of them might go out of print sooner than later. We'll see what ends up happening, but didn't really want to pass this up. It seemed like a good price. So there you go. There's the Shaw brothers, the Shawscope Volume 1 set. And that's everything this week. I have a few other things to get through for next week, so see you then. Thanks for watching the video, and special shout out to Lauren, Anthony, Anna, Kirsten, Spencer, Lucas, Ryan, and Robert for the support on Patreon. By joining my Patreon, you can get exclusive videos and blogs, and for only $7, you can request your own movie review. I hope you stick around, Cinephile, and have a happy, productive day.